When purchasing bulk orders of batteries, a toy manufacturer uses this acceptance sampling plan. Randomly select and test 65 batteries and determine whether each is within specifications. The entire shipment is accepted if at most 4 batteries do not meet specifications. A shipment contains 8,000 batteries and 3% of them do not meet expectations. What is the probability that this whole shipment will be accepted? Will almost all such shipments be accepted, or will many be rejected? So the first thing is, let's identify the variables in this problem. So we know that there are going to be 65 batteries that are going to be randomly selected. So that tells us that n is going to equal 65. Okay. We're also seeing that it's going to be at most 4. So what does at most 4 mean? Well, that means that the probability of at most 4 is the same thing as the probability of 4 or fewer. Which is also the same thing as the probability of x being less than or equal to 4. And then we have the probability that does not meet specifications, where that is equal to 3%. So P is going to equal 0.03. So let a success be a battery that does not meet the required X specifications. To determine the correct answer, first write the desired probability as a mathematical expression, which we've done, and note that this probability is equal to the probability at most 4 of the batteries that fail to meet the required specifications, which can be written as the following: the probability of at most 4. So using StatCrunch, we're going to select Stat, highlight Calculators, and then select Binomial. We're going to enter the number of trials, which n is equal to 65, and the probability of success being 0.03. And note that this probability is equal to the probability of at most 4 of the batteries that fail to meet the required specifications. So the probability of 4 or fewer is equal to the probability of at most 4, which is equal to the probability of x being less than or equal to 4. And then we're going to click Compute. So let's open up StatCrunch. Okay, we're going to select Stat, Calculators, and then Binomial. We know that n is equal to 65. We know the probability is 0.03. And we know it's going to be less than or equal to 4. And then therefore, there is our probability. So now we're going to look at this probability. Okay, so there we have it. And now we're going to say the following. We're going to say, we're rounding this to 4 decimal places. We would say, therefore, the probability that this whole shipment will be accepted is 0.944, and that's rounded to 4 decimal places. But now we want to be able to find the percentage of shipments that will be accepted and then convert the probability to a percentage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this probability of 0.9544, multiply it by 100%, and we get 95.44%. And then we're going to subtract this percentage from 100% to find the percentage of shipments that will be rejected. So if we take 100% and subtract 95.44%, then we get 4.56%. So therefore, we would say the following. The company will accept 95.44% of the shipments and will reject 4.56% of the shipments. So almost all the shipments will be accepted.